Okay, now that we have
Okay,
fixed all the
so
technical issues.
until it fails again.
Yep, until it fails again.
Yep,
Okay.
it looks like it's about to kick me out now. No? No? Okay. Am I touching wood? Alright, so... Right, okay, so we've got Cad Tarkentown versus PALP Colossus. I would imagine the PALP Colossus is favoured into this. Just by merit of a control deck into a mid-range deck. Chris is not going to get any value from his pings a lot of the time. Because a lot of the time I would imagine that... I don't know. Who's on the left again? Who's the PALP player again?
I just realised that those didn't work. So left
Yep.
is Brian.
Brian, okay. So he's not getting a lot of value out of the Tarkentown here, or his ping, because you would imagine that Brian is not going to be playing a lot of units.
Yeah,
And then
I agree with that.
If Brian plays his super laser tech or whatever he needs to throw on the board, all he does is ping it and get a free ramp as well.
Yep. Yeah, Cad's ability doesn't really do too much in this matchup.
And he's still got to chew through 35 base health as well.
Yep. What we've seen today, that extra HP, either 35, 34, or 33, always beats a TT. Like,
it's disgusting. Like
it
really is. Like at Showdown today, I actually didn't play any Data Vault decks today. I mean, it was only a small 12-person showdown. But we had a lot of Han Blue today. A lot of Han Blue, Han 2 Blue.
Hantu Blue is quite disgusting
yeah.
as well anyway.
And then it was Tebow and James, so Sabine ECL versus Hantu Blue in the final, and James ended up taking it down 2-1, I think. I'd already scrubbed out of the top 8 by that stage because I'm a shitty Sabine player. So, and I lost to James in the mirror actually. Just punted game 2 a little bit too hard. So I don't deserve. I'm not worthy of Sabine anymore. All right,
well,
so
our Sabines here have also not really gone that well.
It's a tough deck. Like, I know a lot of people give it shit. It's like, oh, just turn sideways, hit base. There's so much nuance in the deck. There's so much nuance in what you need to play and how you go about it. That you just make one misplay, and your game is almost over. Like, it's not very forgiving on misplays.
So I just saw Chris played the Bazine and ended up getting rid of Super Laser Blast, keeping Snoke in hand.
You would imagine that Snoke is probably not great for Chris as well, but you know, if he knows that Super Laser Blast is there, he's on a clock and he just needs to win by X round. But Snoke just slows him down as well. So what have we got? We got 12 on the base.
Yeah. Yeah, 12 on base out of 35.
On the base.
Nothing on Tarkentown.
And is he on? Is he on 7 resources already?
Looks like it. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh no, 7.
7.
7 versus 5, so he's ramped twice at least.
So you would expect him, he wants to probably steal the fall on here. Even though it looks like he pinged the Cartel Spacer?
Yeah. He pinged Cartel Spacer. I think he's just wanting the options. Does he, like... Depending on how the board looks when he deploys.
Yeah, that's correct. Snoke wipes the board a turn earlier, almost.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there we go. He's taking the full on.
He's stolen. He's taking the fall on. I couldn't actually see the damage on the fall on. Just it was in the shadows and the dice or whatever.
Yeah, well,
Did
it's
he
getting a little
damage the
darker
fall on?
here. So yeah,
Yeah.
he's put 2 damage on it. When he
Okay. Oh
deployed
yeah, I can see
the
I
Death
can see the
Trooper.
dice. Yeah. He put 2 damage on it. Okay. Oh, cunning for 6. Okay. He's probably gonna
What's he
bounce the
thinking?
fall on here.
Yeah, my bet's that as well. Bounce Forlom, put
Yep.
4/4 on one of his units.
One of his
I
one
think
of the
he
space units.
I think he put it on punishing one.
Yep, that kills that. So the only way Chris can deal with the Snoke here is perhaps with CAD, CAD unit, or it would have to be CAD unit. I'm not too sure what
Yeah.
removal. He could waylay it, I guess, if he's running the waylay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's looking pretty healthy. He's only on 19.
Darkentown hasn't taken any damage either. Like Chris is still looking alright at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah, 4
he's
damage
taking
on
4
base
there.
with the CAD leader.
23. Still got to put through 2. So now there are 2 of them. A Greedo. And I'm not too sure. He would have only taken 2 from the. Why did he take 4 from? Oh, that doesn't affect leaders.
Yeah,
No, it
doesn't affect leaders.
So he can take the 4 there.
Yep. I
So,
love how Snoke
ooh,
doesn't do
okay.
that.
So
Ooh.
that's going to remove that. So his
If you were
leader's pretty
Chris, what are
safe
you gonna do
here.
here?
I mean, CAD is actually relatively safe here. And I think his out here is a CAD Bane unit to probably capture. What's CAD Bane unit? Less than 7? Less than 6 power?
Let me bring it up for you. Cad Bane, when played, this unit captures up to 3 enemy non-leader units with a total of 8 or less remaining HP.
8 or less. Okay, so
He can
Avenger
take
has
Avenger
9
and
HP.
Snoke. Avenger's 8/8, if I recall correctly.
Thought Avenger was 9, but you could be right.
Yep, 8/8. Joseph having SWU-AUSTRALIA open. Okay, so Palpatine.
Okay, so we've got. Okay, so what have we got here? So we've got 25, 27. It looks like Brian can stabilize here now. What sort of healing would he have in this deck? Have you got the deck list there?
Uh,
Have they opened the deck
Melee.
list for you?
Melee should have it, but I don't think it's actually showing up at the moment, sadly.
Okay. I mean, he's still got to do. Okay, so he can't clear the Snoke with this if he was to ambush it, which it looks like he's not. It looks like he's just trying to develop board again. But I would imagine okay, so Brian needs to clear the Forlom, which if he attacks, I mean, he's just going to get. Is that a Bazine in the corner? I can't quite see. No, it's
Yeah.
oh, okay, it's Zuckuss.
Zuckuss and Forlom.
I mean, he could Super Laser Blast, but I don't think he wants to Super Laser Blast here. Okay, so he's got the Vader.
No, brings out Vader.
He can't kill the Zuckuss, but he can kill the Forlom with it. But if he can pull a Sentinel from the deck, or he might even be... what else would he possibly want to pull? I guess he'd be looking for... Oh, a Royal Guard? Well, he could pull a Royal Guard as well, which would be pretty bonkers. What did he get? Oh, did he whiff?
I think he whiffed it. I can just peek over.
Okay.
Yeah, he whiffed it.
But what can happen? But now he can, like, clear the... Okay, so what's he got here? He's gonna Cad Bane units. Because he needs to do something or else the Avengers are just going to take out this Forlom. And it looks like he doesn't really have a good play, or else he would have just slammed something down or attacked with the Forlom to get rid of the Snoke. But he can't get rid of the Snoke, can he? Because it's -2.
Yeah, so Fulham's only swinging for 2 here.
It's only
Snoke's...
swing for 2.
Yeah, and Snoke's got... What?
Okay, so he's
Yeah,
doing a
Snoke's now
2
got 4
into the
damage on it.
1. So he can now do 6. Another, what's PALP4? So that's 10. Swing for 8 with the event. I mean, he's whacking 18 in this turn.
Yeah, and there's the
then,
Royal
okay,
Guard.
there's the Royal Guard. I don't think Chris
Waylays
is...
the Avenger.
Okay, so waylays it. I mean, that's totally fine because all he's doing now is as soon as he plays another unit,
Just play the Avenger,
he just
done.
plays the Avenger
Yep.
again. Unless he can kind of... Just go...
Oh, sorry
No,
about
there
that.
we go. We've caught back up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's on 27 still.
If he plays the Avenger, it will get rid of the Star Hopper, but that's indirect damage that he's going to be taking.
That's fine. Just pop that into the Royal Guard.
Or even if you don't put it in
Yeah,
Royal Guard, just putting it on Vader, like, what, Vader's 7 HP, it can take 2 indirect easy.
I think Chris is only out here as like a CAD unit.
Yeah. CAD unit basically takes everything he's got on that board.
Okay, so it's got it mixed around the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, CAD unit solves... Is that Vader gone? By some... Is Vader gone for some reason?
Vader
or is it...
is still
I can't see it. It's slightly off screen.
Yeah, it's off screen for me also. Let me see what I can do.
I think you just swing with Snoke here for the 6 just before... Okay, 1, 2, 3. Cool, no problem. Extra damage. Cool, no problem. There we go. There it is. Yeah, go down. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, we can at least now see Vader. Yeah, somebody in the chat was saying Sneak Attack Devastator also wins.
Gotta have it, though.
You gotta have it, yeah.
Okay, so we're on 12. Okay,
Boba,
no, he's...
unit.
Okay, so he's 8. Okay, so he obviously wants to, when Chris will claim, go into the Snoke for the free kill on Snoke.
Barely, as well. Boba's only swinging for 1.
But he'll get the free ping. Oh, because he's not. He's got to be exhausted. Yeah, I don't know. I think Chris has got way too many. Sorry, Brian's got too many outs here.
Yeah.
He just needs to swing with the Avenger for the win.
Brian also still has Royal Guards that he has to go into first.
Oh yes, okay. Need to be able to see all the cards here. Yeah, 35 is a lot of health.
It is. It really is. It's still another 8 damage he's got to put on base.
Which he doesn't really have it. He's got to be able to remove the Avenger on his first action, which he could waylay it, but then, he's got to now clear, 3 other units that can kill shot. He either has to clear the Snoke, which will swing for the win, clear the Avenger, which will swing for the win.
Chris has 1 health left.
He's 1 health. Oh, is he 24?
Yeah. So that's
sorry,
24.
I read that as 19. I read that as 19. Counting is hard. When you're a Sabine player, you can't count past 6. So, 24 is bigger than 6.
Yeah, so he just played CAD at the end there. It would have only been able to take Avenger, Vader, and Snoke. And then Brian swings any of his remaining units straight into base and wins. So
Chris seems pretty determined. He knows when he needs to sideboard out, and it looks like he's siding out about 5 or 6 cards.
Appears to be,
I'm not familiar with the Cab Tarkadown deck, so what is he potentially siding out here? Siding in a bit more removal to just kind of deal with those late game threats, or
Yeah, I'd assume probably a little bit more removal is being brought in. I I couldn't tell you. I'm also not really familiar with Cad Tarkentown, so I don't know if somebody in the chat actually knows a lot about Cad Tarkentown. What would you side in?
I'm not too sure what Brian. I mean, doesn't really look like Brian needs to side anything in. I don't think he even did.
No, I don't think he did either.
I think he's pretty happy with how he performed into that. He managed to keep the pressure off. I mean, Chris looks like Chris is bringing in a couple of waylays. I mean, I guess to deal with that. No, he's taking waylays out. He's taking waylays out. Okay.
So
I mean, I guess waylay's pretty weak here because, if he waylays an Avenger, PALP just gets another free kill on it. If he waylays Snoke, fine, he clears all the damage that's off Snoke and he just replays Snoke and gets another free semi-board wipe.
So somebody in chat is saying Chris would probably sideboard in Lurking Tie, more Devastators, and Cham Syndulla.
Yeah, Lurking Tie's a good call. Sham's a good call as well, with him being able to ramp.
Yeah, well, and
Uh, uh,
going against Palp Colossus, who's always going to have more resources than you, definitely
yeah,
a good thing to do.
yeah. I'm not too sure. It probably helps, and I mean, look, Chris might need to get a little bit lucky, and because Brian only gets to draw 5 cards on his initial draw, he might whiff a little bit as well. But he might. I'm not too sure what Brian's running. If he's running like Power of the Dark Side, which I'm assuming he is, for a turn to remove whatever unit Chris has played, or what is it, Merciless Contest, which is just like Power of the Dark Side. If he doesn't
Yeah.
have a unit, he gets a free kill on that as well.
Yeah, Merciless Contest is really, really good in this.
Whether he's running it or not, I don't know. I would say probably deck space is tight, and he might not need that. What I did notice is that he didn't have a lot of healing in his deck as well.
I noticed that
whether
too.
Usually these green-blue villain decks are at least running Yularen, for every time they play a card. Maybe he's not running many green units that would
Yeah,
allow him to get any sort of value off that as well.
I'd assume he'd have to be running, Reinforcement Walker, Yularen at the minimum if you want to heal stuff, but we saw none of that.
He definitely has to be running Reinforcement Walker, but then again,
So somebody in chat said Brian is running free power, free Death Trooper, free Super Laser, and he's not running Yularen, and that he has Krennic
he has
instead.
Krennic instead. Okay. Cool.
What is Krennic?
Krennic is the 2-cost 2/2 with a shield, and
Yep.
it gives you a discount on when defeated units.
Okay, yes, I see that now.
Great card. I think it's one of the better cards of, well, I think it's one of the best cards in Jump to Lightspeed.
Definitely.
Probably
Yeah.
hasn't had the impact that we thought, because I think Gar's kind of fallen off a little bit, and it was pretty good in Gar. But who knows? Brian might be running some when defeated units that he can sort of just help push him ahead, or maybe it's just a case of it's a 2/2 shielded that he can trade into something with for free.
Most likely, yeah. Like, I don't know if, yeah, I don't know how many when defeated cards he's running, but if anything, like you said, it's a 2/2 shielder that you could just run into something.
All right, so he got the Pershing, which is a pretty good start for him.
I've played a deck
He-
like this, and Pershing is your number one want to play first turn.
Oh yeah, you as a PALP player on Colossus, you definitely want to. And if he's got super laser as well, super laser tech, um, that's very very bad for. No, he doesn't. It looks like he doesn't have it. But if he had super laser tech that he could play, then ping it with Pershing, draw a card, and ramp.
Yeah.
Okay, Royal Guard. So that has Sentinel with PALP because it doesn't. It looks at PALP leader as well to give it Sentinel, and it gets the plus.
Uh, was
Pretty
it?
sure it's not unit. I think it. I think you get it with PALP leader as well because it's
While you control an official unit, so
yeah.
it
So you control.
doesn't gain sentinel.
Oh, while you control an official unit. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So it has to be a unit.
I thought for some reason it recognized it as a leader, but no, it's
No,
reading the card explains the card.
yeah, it does look at Palp as a leader for the +1, so it is now a free 5
Oh, so
instead of a free 4,
it does
but
get
it's
the
not
plus one.
sentinel.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
gets the +1, doesn't get the sentinel.
Yep. See, that's another reason why you'd almost want to run Yularen as well, because dropping Yularen and then dropping this, Yularen has the official tag, so it does.
Yep.
But it looks like Chris's game plan is just going into space. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume he's probably sideboarded in a few extra space units. He's realized
Mm.
ground kind of isn't the way to go.
Okay, so he's going to
Full
clear
on.
the Forlorn, take 3 back. Death
Death
Trooper,
Trooper kills off that full on.
pretty good.
Yeah, chat saying Krennic should be official, and
Krennic should be
yeah,
official. Yep, good call.
yeah, can confirm he's Imperial official.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, look, I'm not a control player. I've played PALP a total of 1 game in my life, and I hated my life after that.
I, I've
But
I've basically done the same. One locals, and that's about it.
um, but I would imagine you'd want to run Yularen even just for the little heals every time. Like they all add up, especially if they don't deal with the Yularen. It's like a quasi sentinel because they either have to deal with it or you just keep healing one. You know, it
Yeah.
might get you an extra 3 or 4 points of health, especially on top of a 35 health base. But maybe Brian just thinks, hey, I've got 35. If I can stabilize between 25 to 30 points of health,
Yeah,
he's like,
what
I
I
don't need the
found
healing.
when I played it, I was running Salacious Crumb and Yularen, and it's you play Yularen, heal one, play
Yep.
Salacious Crumb, heal one, but then also heal another one because of Yularen, and you just keep taking Salacious back to hand, playing it, gaining health. It was pretty damn good.
The other, like, if you can play a Yularen turn 1 and then play a Super Laser Tech turn 2, you get a heal and you get a ramp
Mm.
as well.
So that's if I can see it properly. It being that it's a foil card, it's really hard to see. I think that's
It's a
Onyx
Boba Fett.
Squadron. Onyx Squadron
Oh, on the
on the
space, yeah,
left, yeah.
it's probably Onyx Squadron,
So I
yeah.
think that's
And
how
then he's
he's
got
gonna
the
get the heals.
yeah, that's great. Like he gets heals 2 from that.
Yeah, not the best, but hey, it's something.
So he's, I'm assuming, what's that, takedown
No
or is that
glory.
rivals full? Oh, no glory, only results. Okay, cool. His head is blocking a lot of the the cards
I know.
with the shadow.
It was good during the day, but now that it's gone dark, it's just
It's, you
gone.
know what, dude, get them off Amazon. They cost like $60,
Okay, well, we'll have to look into it then.
or you go to Kmart and buy like 2 sets of ring lights on stands and cover them with a pillowcase or something like that, and that works as well. I think like the ring lights on tripods are like $30 each. Just get some pillowcases, cover them with a pillowcase. Don't have them directly shining down on the table, but sort of like across the table, and that
Oh, super
kind
laser
of
blast.
it's a good move.
Yikes. Yeah. Uh, just quickly, so Peanut, it's not the
Oh, it looks
Wi-Fi. It's just how we have to have Discord sound coming into Streamlabs on a Mac.
so
It's horrible.
the stream stopped.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I've got Twitch up and it looks like the stream has died.
Okay.
No, it's back on now. No, it's all good. You're good. It's back on now.
Yeah, I think the Wi-Fi here died for 1 second, which sadly is just enough. Yeah, no, I'm looking at the stream health and yeah, it tanked for a second.
It's not great.
No, no, it's not.
The other thing that we also did was I went and brought a Nokia 5G router, like a home router,
Yeah.
and stuck in like a 5G SIM card, and that worked a treat.
Okay.
You can buy the Nokia 5G routers off Facebook Marketplace secondhand for like $100, not even that.
I'll need you to probably DM some of this stuff to me, and I'll have to look into it.
Yeah. Look, it's an expense. It is an expense. But just some tips from the trial and error that we've been going through doing it. Okay, so all right, so Avenger. I don't know if Brian's going to be able to stabilize as much here. It looks like he didn't get to steal a unit on the PALP deploy. Ooh, hot shot. Yeah, I think unless Brian can deal with this Cad Bane, which he can by running PALP into it, which he kind of has to. He has to run the PALP into the Cad Bane.
Yeah. There you go. That's what he's just done.
Which that should take 4 back, not 2, because he had the hot shot. And here's Tebow.
Hey, Tebow.
No, we lost Tebow.
I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
I didn't know I could watch the stream. I didn't want to bother you guys. I'm just driving home.
Oh, you're driving home, are you? Okay, so we're 1-1 now. While they reset, I'm just going to step away for a few minutes, and I'll be back while they reset for this game.
All good.
You're fine.
Okay,
is it you? Did it? Alright.
What was that?
My sound alright?
Tebow?
I'm not sure.
I
said, is my sound okay?
It should be. Only issue is because we're on a Mac, the way we actually have sound going into Streamlabs is through an external driver software, which it ruins audio quality for Discord. So they'll hear you a little all over the place. I'll hear you quite well though.
Can you hear me fine now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And stream's back up and running, working perfectly. It died for a minute there, but now it's all good.
What sorry, I was coming in late. I was on a showdown.
No,
sure,
I heard. Yeah, I heard he lost quite fast. Dirty Sabine players, am I right?
What are we up to at the What are we up to in the PQ at the moment?
So we're currently in top 8, and it's 1-1 in this game. So we're looking at a Palpatine Colossus versus Cad Tarkintown.
1-1. Okay. Look, advantage should go to PALP, but
yeah, it should go Palp's way. We've seen it mainly going Palp's way most of the time. He doesn't have much healing. So he's not running Yalarans or anything like that. He's only healing, from what we've seen, is Onyx, like Onyx Squadron Brute, and Vigilance.
Yep.
but he hasn't used a single vigilance. He hasn't been able to actually use vigilance at the moment.
Okay.
So
Yeah, Cat Tarkin Town is really good against like unit heavy kind of decks, and PALP is not that. PALP is not a lot of units, so it's an interesting mechanic for the Cat player. It's a whole different gameplay.
mm,
Like you probably don't even use your Tarkin Town until either the
what we've seen is he's
because
mainly
they're
used
not gonna play
Tarkin
it.
Town. So he's mainly used Tarkin Town against Pershing. Pershing puts 1 damage on himself.
Yeah,
Cad puts the extra 1 damage, and then Tarkin Town kills off the Pershing after only being able to
that's
draw
really good
one
too.
card.
That seems good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can start with something else, a Brute, Brute's probably better. Inferno.
Okay. They're just resourcing and doing all that at the moment.
That's the, both play with showcases. That's where you can tell that it's a top 8. These players, they don't play around.
Yeah. So Sonic in the chat saying it's a 5-5 or a 6-4 matchup. Think where is it? I can pull up their scores now, Sonic.
So the Greedo's not the best start for. It's a good card, but obviously, I mean, Power of Dark Side, yeah.
Yeah. Lurking TIE
I don't
Phantom
know
though,
if I would.
that might
Yeah,
help here.
I don't know if I. That's Isn't that the 4/5, the Stolen Hauler?
What's being played? What's being played is a Lurking
Yeah.
TIE Phantom.
Okay.
Bazine
Oh yeah, it
showing
is.
a no glory only results being taken out.
Yep, definitely get rid of that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Sonic was saying, no, I mean, it's tied or slightly in Cat's favor. Chris and I have been playing this matchup since set 2. His deck has tech versus control.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, see who that is. Chris, the cat player from Melbourne. Yeah. See who that is.
I think he actually played Cad Tarkentown at last set's PQ in Sydney as well.
Yeah. In Mega Games, I think.
Yeah.
All right, we're back.
Welcome back, Clint.
What do we got going on here? Okay, so we have Royal Guard said, you just left Mega Games now. Sorry, Hall of Heroes now, Tebow?
No, like about 40 minutes ago, maybe something like that.
Oh, okay.
Just a long
All
drive for me. We finished late, man. This top 8 decision was a terrible decision.
Well, it was definitely a terrible decision for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Even for me, because it would have been the same thing for me, because I end up versing Mark anyway.
Yeah.
I would have had him in top 4.
Yeah, right. I just wouldn't have played James in a top 8 game yet again. Sick of playing that guy in the top 8. I always seem to run into him. Alright.
Alright, so
We got the Krennic out.
yeah.
So he has the Sentinel now.
Yep, Royal Guard is now a Sentinel. I was just about to say it.
Hang on, is that a Sidon whatever he
Yes.
is? The white guy that steals
Yep.
the... Okay,
He doesn't.
alright.
He gives -2/-2. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
-2/-2. When played as a unit, you may attach this
Oh, it doesn't-
unit as an upgrade, and
It's
that
the
gives the
green one
-2.
that steals.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a perilous position,
Yeah.
really, but a slightly different mechanic. Like you can't get it off.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, so
you can actually play it off like a Ewing reinforcement.
yeah.
Mm.
as an upgrade, technically.
Okay, so
Okay,
that's
so it looks like Brian's doing a little bit better in this game, but he's going to have a hard time getting rid of that lurking tie phantomite, I'm guessing.
yeah, it's already 18 damage on his base. That's gonna kill off the guards. 2 more damage with Sidon, so it's 20. 15 health left on the Colossus, and nothing has been dealt to Tarkingtown yet.
I mean, he was this in the first game though. Like he managed to just stabilize around what 20, 26, 27-ish health.
Yeah, well, here's the thing: he hasn't actually gotten much ramp off. I think that they're
Yeah, I've
equal,
noticed that.
7-7. They're both on 7 resources.
Yeah, I noticed that like in the second game where he just couldn't ramp, he just fell behind way too much.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't outvalue Chris here with the even though that's pretty good play, but if Chris can just keep hitting with this lurking tie, he's on a clock. You know, 3 swings with this lurking tie, okay, that's also pretty good. And even Super Laser Blast doesn't get rid of this lurking tie either. He needs a perilous position or something, which I'm going to guess he's not running.
Doesn't seem like he is, no. Well, the camera just decided to unfocus.
It's hard because you can't even steal it because you're not going to have a way to damage it. Yeah,
I mean,
the PALP is.
he really needs like a no glory only results to steal this Ruthless Raider. I mean, he still can't do 2 damage to the lurking tie. The lurking tie just kind of wins him the game here.
Yeah.
If he can't... Oh, no, he can... Well, I mean, he can no glory only results the lurking tie, but then he's still got to deal with the Ruthless Raider.
At that point, yeah, you do have the Super Laser Blast, which will affect Ruthless Raider. He has dealt the 1 damage to Ruthless Raider, so I think he's going to steal it.
Try and steal it. Ooh, what have we got here?
So that's a Surprise Strike 7 onto base.
Oof.
I'm surprised. It feels like the PALP player has done.
Come on.
Hasn't done much.
Yeah, he's got nothing.
Yeah.
He's got nothing.
Don't worry, I was about to sit here and complain about not using 5s. He's got 5 5s, a 4 and a 3. Why?
15, 20, 25, 29, 30.
Yeah, he's on 32, but he put the dice on in the weirdest possible way.